about the most incredible neighbor I've ever had, Mr. Square. Yes, that's what everyone called him because he had the most perfectly square face you could imagine. His chin was flat, his forehead was straight, and his cheeks formed perfect right angles. But you know what made Mr. Square truly special? It wasn't just his unique appearance. It was all the amazing things he did. Every morning, he would wake up and do his square exercises in his front yard. He'd move his arms in perfect squares, drawing invisible boxes in the air, making all the passing children giggle and join in. During the day, Mr. Square lived a pretty normal life. He worked at the local library, organizing books into, you guessed it, perfect square shelves. He loved helping children find their favorite stories, and he always knew exactly where every book belonged. His square glasses would gleam with joy whenever a child discovered a new favorite book. On weekends, Mr. Square had the most wonderful hobby. He would bake square-shaped cookies and share them with all the neighborhood kids. Chocolate chip squares, sugar cookie squares, and even his famous rainbow squares that tasted like birthday cake. The children would line up at his door, excited to see what square treats he had made that day. But here's something special about Mr. Square that not many people knew. At night, when the moon was high and bright, he would sit in his garden and tell stories to the stars. Sometimes curious children would sneak out to their windows just to listen. He'd tell tales about the square kingdom in the sky, where everything was perfectly geometric and all the citizens had square faces just like his. One day, a new family moved into the neighborhood with a little girl who had a perfectly round face. Some of the mean kids started teasing her, but Mr. Square stepped in. He gathered everyone in his garden and told them a beautiful story about how squares and circles were best friends in the geometry world, and how different shapes made the world more interesting and beautiful. From that day on, the neighborhood became known as a place where all shapes were welcome. Mr. Square's house became a gathering spot where children of all shapes and sizes would come to hear stories, eat square cookies, and learn that being different was actually something wonderful. And you know what? Even today, if you walk past Mr. Square's house, you might see him in his garden, telling stories to a group of mesmerized children, his square face glowing with happiness as he shares his tales of friendship, acceptance, and the magic of being uniquely yourself. Remember, kids, whether your face is square, round, oval, or any other shape, it's what's in your heart that matters most. And Mr. Square's heart, well, it might have been square-shaped, but it was definitely the biggest heart in the whole wide world.